Here's a little project that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. It's about 12 days in development. I plan on having this done in about 18 months. I'm going to be building a team to actually bring this game to life. It doesn't have a name yet, and I'm keeping the story quite close to my chest at the moment. The whole goal of this is to make a realistic shooter in a single-player game. So imagine if you had Escape from Tarkov meets Fallout. Very ambitious as a project, I am very aware of that. I've been developing games for the last 12 years at some pretty large studios, so I know roughly what I'm getting myself into here. Obviously, it's larger than any project that I've worked on myself, especially as an individual, so growing a team is going to be essential to making this thing work. Right now, we have simulated projectiles, so if I shoot a target, you see how the bullet is ricocheting and hitting the wall behind it? It's because it's piercing through this target dummy right now. If I shoot someone in the chest and they're wearing body armor, like this guy, the chest will take a few shots, and then the armor will break, and then the target will go down. Obviously, if shooting in the head, it'll take a couple of hits, but they will go down. I have the ability to add effects. So if I shoot someone in the leg, they'll actually move a lot slower. You may also notice that occasionally they start bleeding. This will just lower their health over time. We have different weapons. We also have an inventory system. So if I double click, I can equip and unequip things, swap out weapons, reload them. The idea is that this is extendable, so we can add different mods to weapons, change the equipment itself, craft your own, and then just take it into the world. We have quests, so we have the ability to pick up things in a world. So for example, let's pick up his gun. And this guy here, he's going to give us a quest if we talk to him. Very briefly, just say yes. He'll give us this quest to start killing scavs. Obviously, scavs is something taken from Tarkov. It's probably just temporary. I'm not going to name them scavs. So now if I kill, it will increment the quests. So we have a basic quest system. We have all the movement as I'd like. So we have the ability to scale the movement as well with the mouse. So if you want to move slower, it will make less sound and emit less stims. So the AI is less likely to hear you, but of course they will still hear you. If you get too close, you can sprint as well, which lowers your stamina. So mechanically, it has enough of the pieces that I need to really start proving out the concept. So the most important thing for me is getting this in people's hands. It's going to be a while until I can actually give a released version somewhere, but what I'm going to be doing is internal playtests and distributing the build via internal Steam builds, giving that to specific people, getting their feedback, and then doing the iteration. I'm going to try and develop this as openly as possible. I don't want to give away too much of the story. So what I will do is be showing the mechanics and then maybe pieces of the world, but not the actual story elements, because I want players to be able to experience this firsthand instead of watching me play it and basically spoiling the story for you. I'll be posting at least Monday and Tuesday status updates on the project. If you follow my Twitter, handles just here. If you follow that, I'll be posting every time I'm working on the project, and I'll be trying to do one of these videos at least once a week to kind of give a status update. So I'm quite excited for the project. It's very ambitious. It's probably the largest game I've ever built myself. I've already started bringing people on board so I can get some decent VO and sound effects, maybe some animations, maybe some UI work. I'm going to need some level designers, going to need actual just mechanical designers as well. There's a lots of different pieces that need to be done, but I've led teams before, so hopefully I can lead this one to a place where we can have a build in players' hands. We won't be doing early access because I want to give you a full experience. I don't want to release piecemeal bits of the game, and I probably won't be doing any sort of funding platform like Kickstarter. I will be aiming to get this in front of publishers in the new year. The idea is that before Christmas, I will have a first playable that I can put in front of people and say, hey, do you think this is good enough to get funding? If so, let's talk. If you like this, just subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to keep in touch with what's going on here. Don't have a name for the project yet, but there will be one soon. I'm just trying to nail down the last few pieces of the story because it kind of impacts the name quite a lot. Drop a comment if you want to know more about things. I'll try and reply to as many comments and answer as many questions as I can without revealing too much. But yeah, that's where we're at. I will give you an update soon. See you later.